Every damn morning, before the world opens its eyes, before the cowards hit snooze and the quitters scroll social media for dopamine hits, they should be doing this. Speak 5 lines to yourself like a general barking orders to destiny. Because if you don't lead your mind, it will follow weakness. Say this: I am a winner. I am built for greatness. I fear no challenge. I create my future. I never quit. And don't say it like you're whispering at a yoga retreat. Say it like you believe every word could set the world on fire. Because that's exactly what belief does. It burns down limitation. Let me tell you something. The world doesn't care if you feel tired, or if your back hurts, or if your past was unfair. Nobody's coming to save you. This is war, and your weapon, it's the voice inside your head. That voice better be louder than your excuses, sharper than your doubts, stronger than your circumstances. Every successful person you admire, they didn't wake up with confidence. They built it, brick by brick, line by line, daily, deliberately, with intensity, because repetition isn't boring, it's necessary. You want to rewire your brain for greatness? Then speak greatness. Speak it until your subconscious has no choice but to obey. Look, average people wait for motivation. Lions command it. This world is not for the faint-hearted. If you're not speaking power into yourself daily, you're surrendering it to the noise, the fear, the mediocrity. So tomorrow morning, you get up, you stand tall, you look yourself dead in the eyes, and you speak like your life depends on it. Because it does. The power of self-talk. Your internal dialogue determines your external reality. Speak power, not pity. Let me tell you something most people never grasp in their entire lives. The most dangerous conversations you'll ever have aren't with your boss, your spouse, your clients, or your enemies. They're the ones you have with yourself. That voice inside your head, it's either your greatest ally or your deadliest saboteur. And for most people, it's a damn traitor. The truth is simple. You will never outperform your self-picture. You can have all the talent in the world, all the education, all the resources, but if that voice in your head keeps whispering, I'm not good enough, I'm not ready, I might fail, then guess what? You've already lost. Not out there, in here. You've been defeated in the mental arena before you ever showed up to the battlefield of life. People talk about positive thinking like it's some soft, fluffy, feel-good routine. Bullshit. This isn't about unicorns and fairy tales. This is warfare. Self-talk is a weapon. Lethal when you know how to use it, fatal when you don't. You either use it to sharpen your edge, or you let it dull your soul. There's no neutral. You're either programming your mind for domination or defaulting to self-destruction. You see, the way you speak to yourself becomes the standard you live by. If you wake up every morning and tell yourself, I'm tired, I'm stuck, I'm unlucky, I'm overwhelmed, then welcome to the mediocre club. You'll attract exactly that. You'll behave like it, walk like it, breathe like it. But if you look in the mirror and declare, I am relentless, I am dangerous, I am a force, your posture changes, your decisions get bolder, your results start to match your mindset. But here's the catch. Self-talk doesn't just work when you feel good. In fact, it's most critical when you're in the gutter, when the odds are against you, when your world is falling apart. That's when your inner dialogue must be ruthless. Not gentle, not passive, ruthless. You don't need coddling, you need command. That voice has to scream louder than your circumstances. It has to rise when everything else falls. I don't care if you were born poor, if you were bullied, if your parents never believed in you. You are not what happened to you, you are what you say about what happened to you. Your story isn't written in trauma, it's written in interpretation. Rewrite the damn narrative. Start with your words, start with your thoughts. The most elite performers on the planet, they talk to themselves more than they talk to others. They brainwash themselves into greatness, intentionally, aggressively, daily. While average people wait to feel confident, the winners speak confidence into their bones. They weaponize words. They know that emotion follows motion, and motion starts with language. Their thoughts don't ask for permission, they command excellence. So you want to level up? Start with your damn mouth. Cut the excuses, cut the pity party, and speak power into your soul every single day. Not once, not occasionally, every single day. Because until the voice in your head believes in you, the world never will. Consistency builds character. Repetition carves belief into your subconscious. Daily affirmations shape your destiny. Let's cut through the fluff right now. Success is not sexy. It's not glamorous. It's not some motivational video with cinematic music and slow momentum highlight reels. Success is brutal repetition. It's doing the same simple things over and over and over again with unrelenting discipline until your habits break through your limitations. People want to know the secret to greatness. Here it is. Consistency. That's it. Not genius, not luck, not talent, consistency. That's what separates the winners from the talkers, the champions from the crowd. You can have the best plan in the world, but if you can't execute it every damn day, you're nothing but a dreamer with potential rotting inside you. Here's the truth. Every time you repeat something, you're carving it deeper into your identity. Your brain doesn't care whether it's true or false. It believes whatever you keep telling it, and if you're not feeding it something powerful on a daily basis, the world will feed it weakness. It'll feed you fear, doubt, excuses, and mediocrity. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your standards. And your standards are built on repetition. You don't become confident overnight. You become confident by repeating. I am confident 1,000 times until your nervous system starts to believe it. You don't become a beast in business, fitness, or life because of a single breakthrough moment. You become a beast by showing up every day when it's boring, when it's hard, when no one's watching and there's no applause. Because that's where real character is forged. Do you think elite performers feel motivated every morning? Hell no. But they don't wait to feel ready. They act their way into confidence. They understand this. Consistency is the root of transformation. You do it so many times, it becomes automatic, unconscious. You stop thinking about it and just execute. Most people fail not because they don't start, but because they don't keep going. They try something for a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, then they quit when results don't show up fast enough. Listen to me. Life doesn't reward starters. Life rewards finishers. And finishers are built in the grind of daily effort. No exceptions. No shortcuts. Your affirmations, they're not just feel-good mantras. They're mental software updates. And like any system, you've got to install the new program over and over until the old one is gone. You think one line spoken once a week is enough to undo decades of negative programming? Get real. You've been conditioned by society to play small since day one. It's going to take consistent, violent repetition to reprogram that. So speak the damn lines every morning, every night. Say them until they feel real. Say them when you don't believe them. Say them when you're tired, broke, scared, alone. That's when they matter most. Because repetition doesn't care how you feel, it only cares that you do it. This is where champions are made, not in hype, not in motivation, in daily, boring, obsessive consistency. That's what builds character. That's what builds legacy. The difference between who you are and who you want to become is the story you tell yourself repeatedly. So write that story with conviction, with fire, with force, and repeat it until it becomes your identity. Because in the end, you won't rise to what you say once. You'll rise to what you say every single day. Mindset over circumstance. You are not your past, you are your present decisions. Let's get one thing straight. The world doesn't give a damn where you came from. It cares what you're doing right now. Your past, irrelevant. Your pain, common. Your excuses, worthless. Every time you blame your situation, your upbringing, or your environment, you're handing over your power like a coward waving the white flag. Enough of that. Enough of that weak thinking. You are not your past. You are not your parents' failures, your childhood trauma, your bad break, or the hand life dealt you. You are the decisions you make today, right now in this moment. That's it. That's the raw, unfiltered truth. Winners understand this at the core of their being. Losers live in the story of what happened. They nurse their wounds like trophies. They become emotionally addicted to their own suffering because it gives them a pass to stay average. And let me tell you something. Average is a disease. It spreads fast, it infects the mind, and it kills potential like a cancer. And the antidote? Mindset. Not motivation, not luck. Mindset. The most dangerous thing about circumstance is that it makes people believe it's permanent. But circumstances don't define you, responses do. You can't control what hits you, but you can damn sure control how you swing back. The victim says, why me? The warrior says, try me. Mindset is the switch, the difference between those who rise and those who rot. Everyone faces obstacles, everyone hits walls. But the elite, the obsessed, the relentless, they don't see walls, they see hurdles. And hurdles are meant to be cleared. You think life is fair? It's not. Life is ruthless. It'll eat you alive if you let it, but guess what? It's also responsive. It bends to those who bend their thinking. You shift your mindset, you shift your life. Period, end of story. Stop waiting for the outside world to change before you change your attitude. That's like standing in front of a cold fireplace demanding warmth before you add wood. Life doesn't work that way. Your mindset precedes your outcome. You decide to be powerful before you see results. You act with belief before there's proof. And when you do, the results will follow. They have no choice. Look around. Every person who's done anything great has faced hell. Pain, failure, betrayal, rejection, you name it. But the ones who win, they don't run from it. They don't hide. They choose to rise. They choose to turn adversity into fuel. They choose to dominate, not negotiate with their circumstance. And that's all mindset. You want a new life? Good. Then think like someone who already has it. Carry yourself like it's already done. Because until your mind gets there, your life never will. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop playing the blame game. Stop dragging your past around like it's a badge of honor. The only thing that matters is what you do next, not what you've been through. What you choose right now. Your future doesn't need permission from your past. It needs a warrior's mindset, ruthless belief, relentless decisions, not someday, not when it's easier, now. Mindset over circumstance, every time, every damn time. Accountability starts with you. Look in the mirror and own your results. No excuses, no whining. Let me say this loud and clear. Nobody is responsible for your life but you. Not your parents, not your boss, not the government, not your friends, your circumstances, or your bad luck. You and only you. That person staring back at you in the mirror, that's the CEO of your life. And if your life is a mess, then guess what? You've got a leadership problem. People today are allergic to accountability. They run from it like it's a plague. They're quick to point fingers, blame the economy, cry about their childhood, or complain that they didn't get enough support. You want support? Get a therapist. You want results? Get some accountability. Because until you own everything, your wins, your losses, your failures, your habits, you'll keep spinning in circles, wondering why nothing changes. Let me tell you the cold hard truth. Excuses are for amateurs. They're the language of people who'd rather stay comfortable than get better. Every time you make an excuse, you give up power. You surrender control. You declare to the world, I'm not in charge of my life. And that's a damn lie. You're always in charge. You just don't want to accept the cost that comes with it. You want to know why accountability is hard? Because it forces you to face yourself. And most people don't want to. They don't want to look in the mirror and admit they're the reason they're out of shape, broke, lazy, stuck, or unhappy. They want a scapegoat, a villain, a story to hide behind. But let me tell you, champions don't hide, they confront. They look themselves in the eye and say, I did this, now I fix it.
It's real power.
That's leadership. That's ownership. When you take full responsibility, something wild happens. You stop waiting. You stop hesitating. You stop depending on motivation or perfect timing or other people's permission. You get in the driver's seat, grab the wheel, and steer that damn thing wherever the hell you want to go. You stop being a passenger in your own life. And here's the part nobody wants to hear. Even when it's not your fault, it's still your responsibility. Read that again. Life will deal you unfair hands. People will betray you. Circumstances will collapse. And yes, sometimes things happen that are completely outside your control. But how you respond, always within your control. Always. The moment you start saying, I'm responsible for this, is the moment you gain the power to change it. Because you can't change what you don't claim. You can't fix what you won't face. Accountability isn't a burden. It's the gateway to freedom, to transformation, to results. So here's the challenge. Every morning, look in that mirror and ask yourself, where am I lying to myself? Where am I avoiding ownership? Where am I making excuses? Then cut the crap. Own it, fix it, move forward. Because the winners, they don't cry about what happened. They execute, they adapt, they dominate, and they know that no one's coming to save them. Accountability starts with you, always has, always will. No excuses, no whining, just results. And that's it. You've heard the truth, whether you want to accept it or not. There's no magic pill, no secret formula. What it comes down to is this. You are the architect of your life. Every decision, every action, every thought is shaping your future right now. So take ownership, stand up and declare war on mediocrity. Look at that reflection in the mirror and ask yourself, what am I going to do today to dominate tomorrow? Every single one of us has the power to change. to evolve, to rise above the excuses and obstacles that life throws our way. But that's a decision you've got to make, and you've got to make it every day. Your past doesn't define you. Your mindset does. Your consistency does. Your accountability does. And when you take control of these three things, nothing in the world can stop you. So get out there, speak those lines to yourself, own your results, push through the noise, and remember, if you want greatness, you have to earn it every damn day. Get to work. Your destiny is waiting.